There we are. All right. Good morning. This morning for the new representative training, I want to go over and do a tour of Youravon.com because as you're getting started, there is a lot on the site. I mean, it tries to be user friendly, but if you're not used to this site or working with the computer a lot, it can get a little bit daunting, but I want to hopefully simplify some things, show you a couple of shortcuts, and answer any questions that you have about the site going forward. So basically, we have, and I think probably one of the things that confuse representatives getting started is you have kind of two sites that you work with. I am at Youravon.com, and you see here it's the representative login. This is where you log in with your Avon account number and a password. And if you have not registered yet, you want to register down here, first time with Avon, welcome new representative, and set up your account. And you'll need your account number, your district number, and the last 4 digits of your social, and you'll be able to follow the prompts and go through and get everything set up. The other thing that you have and what you will set up, and I just want to show you the difference, is your e-store. And it's usually a form. It's still Youravon.com, and I think that's what's so confusing, but it's / a form of your name that you may have set up. So this is where you direct your customers to go to, and this is what your e-store looks like. And you want to check this and log into your e-store periodically. And by the way, you yourself can order from your e-store. I highly recommend you registering yourself on your e-store, setting up an account there with a different email than Youravon.com, your website account has. Because this way you get the notifications, a little bit of a reminder, you see what your customers are getting. And you know, if you want to go in like, I love this, I'm ordering because I want this tote. So I'm going to be placing my order on my e-store so that I can get this tote. So when you spend $55, you get free shipping with any $25 order anyway. I'm going to get the free tote. So this is something for you to think about. You can place your order. Now the difference is though, you cannot order from your e-store any business tools, brochures, things like that. You can ask for them to send you a brochure. They'll send you one, but you cannot order those kind of things, but you can order everything else. This is also a great thing because remember at Youravon.com, the rep site, when you're ordering, there is a processing fee when you're putting your customer orders in, and it starts at $6. So this way, if you do have a smaller order or you have an off-schedule order, because if you put multiple orders in, you get 1 order per campaign with Avon, but you put multiple orders in, you're going to pay $10 shipping. So keep in mind, this can save you some shipping right here. And what happens on the e-store, now if you're an established representative with Avon, you get 20% off of your sales on the e-store. And a lot of people feel like, well, I don't want to promote that. I don't earn as much. I can earn 30, 40, 50% off of my traditional ordering. But here's the thing. You're not handling it. You're not even giving them a brochure. You're not driving over there. You're not purchasing a bag to put it in. So in the long run, yeah, you know, it's fine. It's a great way for you to push your business out there. And the award sales from your e-sales will accrue with the traditional order that you place on Youravon.com rep site to make your total award sales. Now, having said all that, if you are a brand new representative to Avon, you get 40% period, e-orders or not. So that's an incentive for you in the beginning while you are getting your business going. So that's the opportunity there. Be sure you have, and I'll show you where you do that when we log into Youravon.com, personalize this. Put your picture there. If they go in, there's no picture there, people, you know, I mean, we're worried about being scammed. Customers are worried about being scammed, right? They want to make sure they're in the right place. So do be mindful about what you have there. You can kind of also fix this up a little bit about Avon, about you, blog it, personalize it. So people can see, I'm not saying put your life out there by no stretch of the imagination, but you know, I started Avon because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I love to be with my children and still have an earning opportunity. I mean, something people will relate to because they're shopping for a representative when they're on here looking for a place to purchase their Avon. So Avon, if you did say that you wanted presence, they will put customers towards you in your zip code when they come searching. Okay, so that's something to think about as well. So back to the representative login. Actually, I don't think I put that in correctly. Oh, here we go. No. I have to put a www.youravon.com. Okay. So back to the representative site. So if you haven't, you want to register. If you're registered, you always log in with your information. And you can get the, I never store any passwords on my site, but you can store everything in here if you like. So once you're logged in, for new representatives, I just want to show you your login will look a little bit different. And those of you that are watching this that are leaders and wonder what the new representatives see, go to the Sales Leadership tab and go to the New Representative Center. This is what they see when they log in. Is that right, Rebecca? Is that what you're seeing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So do click on each one of these things. You know, look at the workbook, or you've got the workbook if you've already got your kit that's come in. Use that. It is a workbook. So take the time to go through that workbook and make notes and make plans and make goals. Setting up your business. This makes sure that your e-store is open and operational so that you can get in there and be promoting your e-store. This is something that is going to be awesome. You can immediately start posting things on Facebook. There's a grand opening that will give your customers a 20% discount. There's just a lot of different things. Get to know Avon. This site is awesome. It talks about starting your business. It gives you some success stories. Avon University, which is where our training is, and Web TV. That's something we were talking about last night on the sales meeting. This is huge because it talks to you about products. It gives you some verbiage and some inside information about how to sell those products. And then promoting your business. This is great. Online tools. It talks to you about the Social Media Center, which, by the way, if you haven't, you want to download to your smartphone the Avon Social Media Center app. It enables you to do everything in the social media offers you from your phone. And what I really like is it gives you texting capabilities. And then, of course, rewards for you. I mean, gosh, you know, not only do you have a great earning opportunity, you can win prizes and gifts. There's a Flame Award going on right now to win a blender. Avon has put trips out there in the past, cruises. There's points you're earning right from the very beginning of your very first order. You can cash in for electronics, restaurant gift cards. Just know what's in it for you because there is a lot of awesome things there. So do spend some time in here, and the more time you spend in this, the more opportunity that you're going to have. Now, also on the New Representative Center, what I like and what you want to make sure you're aware of is it will tell you who your leader is, if you have an upline representative, and her contact information, and your district sales manager's information is there. And this is my cell phone number. And don't forget, you have a lot of people that want to help you be successful. So never hesitate to reach out when you need help or have questions. Your district number, and if you have a credit limit with Avon. So it will tell you if you're paying up front or if you do have some credit. Now, what that simply means, most new representatives, if you do have credit, it's probably like $100. And what that means, that doesn't mean you can only sell $100 worth of Avon. Don't forget, Avon bills you the discounted price for the products. So, for example, if you do have a $100 credit and your order is $200, you're on 40%. So roughly your bill will be $120. So you'll need a $20 deposit. You have that $100 buffer. But here's the thing, guys. Always collect your money up front from your customers because you know that they're committed to the sale. They're not going to jerk you around when the products come, because you want to make this business as easy for you as you possibly can. So you have a receipt book that came in your kit with the carbon paper, use it. As long as you're ready to give people a receipt, they should not mind about giving you money up front. And also set yourself up to take credit cards. Get either a PayPal, you can get card readers for your smartphones, Square, you know, set up yourself up to be able to service your customers as convenient as they want to be served. So that will help you with your money management as well. So basically, the biggest questions are when I place my orders. Now, one of the things, if you're never sure when your order goes in, just log into Youravon.com and it tells you right here. And it tells you too, it's not too late to place your 17 order. My 17 order was actually due yesterday by midnight, but it's still not too late because the RPS does not close. That's your representative processing schedule. It does not close until the following Wednesday, next week Wednesday. So if I haven't placed my order, I still have time to capture it. Is there a difference in everything else? Well, there will be a $4 more on the processing fee because it's going off schedule. Now, if you're not sure what your RPS is, right up here at the top where it says profile, if you click on that, this gives you some information right there. And here it is, RPS, representative processing code. I'm a 2. I can even click right here and I can print my calendar. So you see my order is Thursday and it ships on Friday. So here is my order dates, okay? So if you need a copy of that, you can get a copy of that. Also, it gives me information. You want to verify if you ever change your email or your shipping address or anything like that. That information is here. So you can go in here and you could reset changes and things like that. Also, here's your support again, customer care, where you mail payments, which I don't recommend mailing payments because you are on a timely 2-week cycle. So if you're mailing money or you need a deposit up front, it could take a long time to get it posted to your account. So try to do, and the best way to do everything is electronically. If you do have return products, you're going to work with that, and I'm going to show you where you deal with that in a minute, where you can print all this information out anyway. So everything is under your profile to help you. Now, let's address placing orders because that's something that you want to work with and kind of drive through. One of the things I highly recommend is to add your customers in individually. You want their name, and what you really want is their email address. Because once their email address is loaded in here, and that's why I wanted you to register on Youravon.com e-store yourself, because then you'll get an email every time there's free shipping on a $25 order, every time there's a new campaign brochure posted. You know, it notifies your customers automatically through social media. So that's a step you don't even have to do. You can do other things with the social media center. Avon will take care of the basic notification. So put your email addresses of your customers in there and their phone numbers, and you can put all kinds of other things in there too, their birthdays, things you want to remember, so you can go in and send birthday cards, e-cards, whatever. So keep your customers in here, because when you put your orders in, you want to put your orders in by customers, by individual, and your name is already in here. You're in here. But when you put your orders in individually by your customers, you're going to have an opportunity to go back, and I'll show you in the web office tool to see the whole history of what they purchased. Okay, so if I come to you 6 months down the road and say, wow, I bought this lipstick, I love the color, but it's rubbed off, I don't know what it was. You can go back and see what I bought for up to a whole year. Also, if you have a product launch or a fragrance special, you can go in and see who loves, if it's a skincare launch, who likes skincare, who likes this Amari that's on sale. You know, so it'll help you send out the right offer to the right person too. So it's all about kind of personalizing it and giving it a service. So it's really great to keep that history in here. So it's pretty simple on your order tab here. you can start building your orders right away. So I've already put my 17 in. Maybe I want to start working on my campaign 18 order. Okay. So you can kind of choose which direction that you want to go with this. I can search for products here. I can also track my order. Here's my order tracking. A lot of people call me and they say, when's my order coming? I'm like, wow, you want to go look at your order tracking. So, and also somebody may have ordered from me online. I don't know. Here's your direct delivery orders. Here's your online order history, people that have ordered from you. But when you click on your order tracking, I could go in here right now and see that my order billed. Yay. Now, if you go in here and you look and it hasn't billed, you might want to go in and see, oh, do I need a deposit? Do I need to make a payment? Is my order on hold? You know, you want to check and see. So there's a confirmation number here and everything. Now, once my order has shipped, then I'm going to be able to click on this and I'll be able to go in here and get my tracking number from UPS, and I could go straight in here and see when it's going to come. Okay, so see, UPS tells me that it already left it on the 21st at the office where I'm staying. So this is something that's there and available for you, and you can get this information yourself just by checking on your website. Okay, so that's very useful if you want to know when your order is coming. Okay, the other thing is so on your home tab, you're going to be building your order cart, and you're going to see those orders down here. Okay, these are my current orders, and I'm going to start building because maybe I already have started getting orders for campaign 18. So what happens is you can go in here, and I'll just put something in. I'll start my 18 order. Okay, so when I go in here, it's going to as of course, this is where you go and put in your orders. You just put in your product numbers and your quantities. Okay. So, and it automatically, like say for example, let's say we wanted the Nail Enamel Pro. Let me see if I can see some numbers here. 582461. You just put the numbers in like this. And they're 2 for $5.99. So let me go ahead and get 2 of them. 579 894. And you see the 1 is automatically highlighted, so I hit enter. If I wanted to change it to 2 or 3 or whatever, you would change it then before you hit enter. Okay. Now, what if I had somebody back order? They said, oh, you know, that lipstick was cheaper in campaign 16. You could go back 2 books. Only 2 books. So what I would do is I would say, okay, no problem. I'll go back to campaign 16 and I will get that product number. I will get that item for you at that cost still. Okay, that is how you back order, but you can only go back to campaigns. Now, a lot of representatives always price shop for their customers, and that's what this tool, this is your search engine. When you click on this tool, it will show you the prices of that product for your previous 2 campaigns. So if you can see if you can get it cheaper. Okay, well, it's $2.99. So if you look here, it's 2 for $5.99, and you have to be careful about that, because if I was shopping and it was still $6, and I might see on here it's $2.99, I need to know that I had to buy 2 to get that $2.99 price. So be careful. When you are looking at these prices, you want to verify, keep these books so you can go in and verify it's not a buy one, get one or something like that, because it doesn't tell you that, because you see, although it would be $6, it's showing me that it's $2.99 because but I had to buy 2 to get that price. So just be aware of that. Make sure you verify your special offers, because sometimes you think you're getting it cheaper, but you're not, because you had to buy a second item or an additional item to get it at that price. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you that's a good shortcut, you will notice everything has its own number. It denotes the size, the price, the whole 9 yards. The only thing that you don't see numbers on in your brochure are bras, and that's simply because there is a gazillion numbers. If you looked at our bras, that we have a lot of sizes. So one of the things you will see is that the bras do have a 4-digit code. Like for example, you see up here in the corner for this one, it's 4T, something like that up here. So how you find the 6-digit number that you need to order that particular bra, I'm going to hit my search engine. So I'm putting in a campaign 18 order, and I want, so the product number or the thing here is 4T88. Okay, so I hit search. Now it's going to give me, as you can see, there's 115 numbers for that bra, right? So I know, right? So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to flick through here and I'm going to say, okay, I need this in, it comes in gray. Watch the colors. It comes in gray, black, sand, or whatever. So and taupe. So I'm going to find, I want a 36B, and here's the one I want. Okay, so I'm just going to double click on that 6-digit number, and there it is in my order card. Okay, you do have over here, it says shop innerwear, but you would have all the bras, 9 million numbers. It's much quicker, and you make sure you get the right bra by putting in the code, searching with the code. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, so the other thing that we always are looking for is you can shop your brochure and flyers. I get this a lot. A lot of times, oh, okay, hold on a minute. You can't go in these when I have something in my cart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add those items into my cart. I'm going to save them, and there they are. That's what I've ordered so far. Okay, so now I can go up here and I'm going to say, but let me see what's in the brochures. Maybe I want to verify that special. I can look at the previous sets of brochures too. So let me go and see, maybe I want to check back and see what was on sale in campaign 16. So I can click on that brochure, or I might want to look at the outlet, or I might want to look at the sale book or whatever. So you can kind of look around and see. I might want to go back and look at the what's new. So you could go back and see what you can shop from. You just flick through that book, and if there is anything I want, if I'm going through here and I'm like, oh wow, look at that, I'm going to get those, I just click on them. Oops. And then I put the quantity. I want 1 set of that, and I'm going to go ahead and add that to my order. Okay, so that's how you can, and then I can just continue shopping. Maybe I want to go back and see what was on sale in 17. So I'm going to go back and check that out. Hold on. There it is. And there's my 17 brochure. Okay, so you have a way of looking at all of that. So the other thing is, you want to remember to order your brochures. They will remind you when you're checking out, but you can go in here and you can look and see what you can order. There's you're always ordering 2 campaigns ahead. So since I'm working on my 18 order, I'm looking at my 20 brochures. But maybe I forgot to order my 19 brochures, and I want some more of those. You can go in and order those. You're living. The pricing is here though. Just click on that, and that will tell you the price. The more packets you buy, the less expensive they are. But do remember, they come in packs of 10. So if you want 10 brochures, you order 1 pack. If you want 50 brochures, you order 5 packs. So be sure that you're ordering packs. Okay. The other thing is the mark, they come in packs of 5. So does the living. And you see they're a little bit less expensive. It's $1.30 for 1 pack, and so on. Okay. And the same thing with the living. The Avon living brochures, they come in packs of 5 as well. Okay.
Now, when you're ordering for like the living or something like that, since they only come in packs of 5, say I order 30 books, do I need to order 30 of those, or would you just do maybe half of that? How would you do that?
That is up to you. I mean, I think that the living it is, and it's hard. I know that's a hard when you get started because you're not sure what your customers are liking. I mean, my reaction is yes, because the more product, because when I'm out working an event or doing a table, different things work for different people, right? But everybody knows Avon, but you might get somebody who says, well, I don't do Avon. Well, have you seen a brochure lately? Have you seen our Avon Living? So it's good to be able to have these available so that you can maybe entice them with something else if they don't. Or like when I'm talking to the younger crowd, or or I see someone that's really trendy as far as her jewelry, her dress, I'm like, have you seen Mark? Because Mark is boutique, it's more on trend, that kind of thing. So as far as putting them in every single Avon book, sure, I would in the beginning as a new representative, because I need to see what my marketplace is. I need to see what my customers are liking, are purchasing, and then you can kind of work from there.
Okay.
You might find, well, they really didn't even, and make sure you follow up. What did you think of the living brochure? And make sure they're looking at them, because, it is kind of a trial and error in the beginning. But, when I'm starting a business, as far as from that standpoint, I would want everything out there so that I can make sure that people see. I was doing the table event in Covington, and people were like, wow, living? They were just amazed, and the holidays are starting to hit it. Right now we've got back to school, and then of course Christmas is coming. So I think living is phenomenal, and I love Mark too. So again, and we put a smattering of it in the core book, but I think the attention it needs will attract you different and more customers. Okay. So it's all about variety and something that you can work with and you'll learn. So if you order just however many packs you want, you just put it in there. And of course you have to add the brochures to your order form. Okay. The other thing people are always looking for, samples. This is something that people are always looking to, of course, sample sell your product, right? Now, here's the thing. We don't sample every single thing we have in the brochure. Right now, I'm looking at a very minimal amount. This is Ideal Flawless. Okay, here we go. Let's change it to fragrance. Here we go. You were asking me for attraction last night. Here it is right here.
Yes,
you have to use it.
Search.
Pardon?
We did the search.
Oh, okay. There you go. So you can find, and I like it now. This is different because they have the prices and everything right here. They're pack of 5. So you can see they're different pricing because we have the vials are more expensive, obviously. Discover More, they're kind of like a scratch and sniff almost. And then you have the, let me see if they still have a lot of these are Discover More. Sometimes they have the different packets of the moist towelette. So you just have to see what's available. The best place to look for sample is in your What's New, because they put some really good deals in there. And what is in the What's New is what's going to be coming. I mean, you could buy every single sample, but unless they get a sample and it's new or it's on sale in the book, they're not as apt to be ready to buy it. So that's why you want to pay close attention to the What's New, because they're giving you what's going to be on sale, what's current, what's what, right? So those packets are put in there for a reason and for current productiveness. Okay, so here's the other one is your sales tools. Now in here, I mean, we do everything from batteries, it's kind of like the soup to nuts things, right? But you want to look at your equipment. You want to look at your supplies. These are my favorite right here. Clear literature bags. They're 50 for 80 cents. Those are great. They call them the door hanger bags. I guess they have a hole where you can go hang them, if you're going to work in your neighborhoods and things like that. You must never put books in a mailbox or hang it on a mailbox. That's not legal. So be mindful. Hang it on their door. I think that's more personal, and if you're going to work an area, that's the more acceptable way to do it. Some people toss them in driveways and things like that. They still need to be in a bag so that they stay dry. But again, I think that's okay for rural areas, but for a subdivision, I think it's better to just go and put it on the doors. they're going to take these credit card forms off. So again, don't get caught up with these. They're out. They're going away. Most people have these where they take the cards, because I tell you, it's cheaper to set yourself up to take cards than it is for the postage at 40 plus cents, right, to mail the form in. So check into doing that. This is your order book, the receipt book. It's free. Get all you want of those. They come in English or Spanish. And then, of course, your bags. They give you an idea of the size. Popcorn bag, that's your traditional white paper bag. And I was happy to see they came back to 4 sizes of that, because that is the most popular and it is the least expensive. Tote bags are the beauty for a purpose. These are tote bags. They're nice because especially if they have big orders and when you get around Christmas, and what I like to do is, especially during the holiday time, get some tissue paper, and if there's a new fragrance launching, spritz it and stick that in that bag, because dresses the whole thing up, and it's like getting a gift when they get their order, right? So all of these things are in here. So just kind of, my recommendation is to peruse and check everything out. You can order outlets and flyers. Now, I'm not a big fan of the outlets. Your customers will ask you all the time, oh, what about that sale book? It's supply and demand. So if it's available, they get it. If they don't, they won't. I prefer to use the books I know that I can deliver. And sometimes there'll be some of the summer sale books or different things in here, so you can check. But outlets, and Avon usually drops you a couple of those, so you'll see what is available in your orders. They're usually good at sending you things like that. Okay. Trial sizes, they're kind of expensive. Again, not a big fan. Actually, they're not available for purchase in this campaign, so that's probably good too. So this is something that you want to be able to look through and work. And you can see as I go back out to the home page, I've started building my order. Okay, so when I'm ready, if I want to go back and if this is a customer orders and she says, oh, can you change so-and-so, I can go back in here and I can edit that order. I can take off if she says, never mind, I don't want that. Lavender 4-piece set, whatever that is I put in there. Oh yeah, that was the footworks. So I would just click on the delete side and click save changes. If on the other hand, she said, can you add something to my order? I would just put it up here and then scroll over here and add it to the order, and it will add to her order. Okay, so you can be building these. Don't wait till the last minute. Go ahead and be building your orders and working through that. So that's pretty much ordering. And then when it's time, you just have to view all, and you're going to go over here to your order cart. Now, it's not going to let me go forward because it's a future campaign. It's not available, but you simply put a check mark here. You hit select all, and it will put a check mark in all the orders I have, because these are going to merge into one order that comes to me. Okay, and then I hit, and also when they're in individually, it will automatically put the number of customers you served in there. It doesn't count you, but it counts everybody else. And regular shipment is already highlighted. That's what you want. That is on normal schedule. If you want something earlier, like when this does become available, it moves up here. Maybe I want to get it a whole week earlier. Then I would have to select ship separate. There is a $4 additional fee to do that if you wanted to get it done and do it before you went on vacation or whatever, right? So that's an opportunity too. So then you continue to add your brochures and sales tools if you haven't already, and you just follow the prompts until you get to the last page where it says submit to Avon. Once you submit that order to Avon, be mindful of the confirmation and the need to pay Avon any deposit or anything that will pop up and tell you what needs to happen. Okay? So that's pretty much. Any questions on ordering? Did that help a bit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you've got everything here. I can go back here and track my submitted orders. I can do all kinds of things in there. Now, your account tab is simply where you manage your business. You can pay your bill. You can check in about getting a prepaid debit card. You can sit here and you can sign up for, not sure if it's still on here. You can see your account summary, your online order history, your invoices. You could process your returns. If you do have returns, you can return one box to Avon or one return to Avon free each month. And you simply, there's a video here, go in and take the video. It's very simple when you set this up, but I'm not going to go through it right now because until you need it, the video is there to help you. You pay your bill, again, getting paid by Avon. You can learn your options there. You basically handle all the money. As far as your sales go, I get this question a lot too. How do I get paid? Well, you handle all the money. So like I said, Avon only bills you the discounted price. You pay your Avon bill, the money that's left is your earnings. Now be aware, you may be paying a deposit to get your order out. It may not necessarily be 100%. Be sure you look at those invoices and you know that you have cleared your bill, because sometimes it's an estimate. Maybe the sales tax hasn't been put in there, maybe the shipping fee or some business tools. Just be mindful that when you pay your deposit, make sure the balance is clear before you decide, oh, this is what I made, right? So sometimes it's not 100% clear. Go back and look at your invoice. And there will be an invoice in the box when your product comes. That's why I recommend having a separate account for your Avon business. That way, if you're having credit card payments go in there, customer checks go in there, anything like that, it's all separate. Once the campaign is completely done, you've delivered, you've got all your money, you know where you are, you've paid your bill 100%, then it's payday. So be mindful, you handle that money. Now, as far as getting e-orders and things like that, you can pay, sign up for direct deposit on that, because when you go online or your customers go online and order from you, you get paid on that, but it's going to either be a credit to your traditional order and it just come off of that balance, you'll pay Avon less, or you can have it direct deposited into your bank account, whichever direction you want to go. Same thing when you start earning referral fees or recruiting fees and bonuses and earnings, that can all be direct deposited too. That way you get your money a lot quicker. So think about, if you haven't already, getting a separate account, or they have a prepaid card that you can get, and you can get those direct deposits on an Avon Visa prepaid card. So either way, you can't put money on this card yourself, but Avon can pay you on this card. So that's kind of cool to get too. So do you have a question?
Not yet.
Okay. So again, you've got your campaign dates and everything here. Your web office, you want to spend time in here. This is where you can go in and you want to make sure that you have, you've got your social media center. And again, I love this social media center. You have the ability to get this on your phone, okay? Mm-hmm. So get this on your phone, because you want to post a couple times a day right onto your Facebook or any other social media that you have. I mean, look, today is National Lipstick Day, and it's as simple as I go, okay, boom, I want to put this on my Facebook. I might say, Happy National Lipstick Day. Pucker up. You know, just whatever. You're talking to your friends, right? Or your business or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go boom. That just went on my Facebook page, just like that. Okay? So that's how easy it is to share this on your Facebook page. Now, if you have this, oh, and here we go. I want to put this on there too, because, wow, this is a nice little video. Amazing product. And it shows them how it was made. So I'm going to pop that on my Facebook. It's a video. So, you know, and here's the thing, when you have it on your phone, you can text this. So if you have people that, you know, aren't real, you know, on the computer, you can send them a text so that they'll know, oh, it's National Lipstick Day. Maybe it's a good time for me to choose a new color, you know. So you can do some different things like that and just have some fun. So this changes almost daily. We've been out prospecting, and a potential customer said, oh, you know, I love Skin So Soft. I need to get some of that. So right away on our phone, she was able to text the link to her e-store of this Skin So Soft. So the lady would have it and she could go and buy her skin cell soft from her e-store. So great tool. Utilize your tools. But again, as I said before, you want to go over here and you've got right here, you want to edit your website. You want to personalize your website. Okay. So you can do that right here where you go, so you click on this. There it is. So this is what my customers are seeing, and see where these crayons are? That's where I just click on that and I can go and change these things. Okay, if I wanted to make it a little more personal, maybe I want to beef up my color, maybe, which I do recommend having this link here all the time on my homepage. Maybe I want something else. See here, there's no blogs. I need to go in there and make a blog, right? So, so you've got some different things that you can do in here that you want to make this personal. If you're not sure what your e-store is, right here, it's right here. Your website address is www.youravon.com/some form of your name. It may have some numbers with it, but it would have been set up. But if you ever forget or are not sure, it's right here. Again, you can edit your e-store. You can send emails and e-cards to your customers all the time. And one of the things that you can do if you haven't is you can import your customers into your web office. So that way they're in automatically. I mean, here there's a grand opening email. This would be great for you guys that have just started your business. I could go in here for my customer management. See, here's where I told you you could get your order history and different things like that. I can go in here. I can import my customers right out of my email addresses so that they're automatically in there. Just everything is in here. Again, play, check it out. Okay. Campaign tools is kind of my favorite tab. So in here, go in here frequently and visit it because it gives you the 5 fab buys, some things to talk about each campaign. Because remember we talked about last night about planning your business. There are some selling calendars are here too. Tells you about the preferred preview. There's marketing, there's video, there's web TV. There's all kinds of things in here. Sales tools, the representative insider, the product reference guide. If you click on the sales tool, there's the customer loyalty cards. You hear me talk about these a lot. Who doesn't like customer loyalty cards, right? This is something that you could set up and create for your customers. You decide what they're going to get when they complete. You might want to print this on cardstock. This is my favorite one. Refer me 3 new customers who place a $25 order and you'll get, maybe it's 25% off your personal order. You know, you decide what you're going to give them. Frequent shopper, when you spend at least X amount in the next blank campaigns, you can get a % off. You know, it's up to you. But, you know, we all love customer loyalty cards, right? So that's a good tool for you right there. Compare and save with Avon. That's something that you can kind of work with. That has, you know, do this yourself. Go to your local, wherever you shop and price deodorant and then price ours and show people the savings. And this is, you know, it's not filled in because it's really area indicative. So check it out and see what you can save with Avon right there and show your customers that savings. Order book. I'm not sure what that is. There it is. You can actually print these forms out if you need them, and you can have them for your use if you don't have any order forms as well. So there are some different things here. Check it out, the product reference guide. This is really good if you ever want to go in here and say, well, what is in that skincare, or what notes are in that fragrance, or, you know, what's the hair care deal? All of that information is right here for you. Okay. And of course, Avon University is a must. Spend some time in there, see what's available, see what webinars there are. I know they were talking about it freezing up a little bit. Sometimes it's just something with the system or whatever, but don't get frustrated. Keep working with it. Earning opportunities. This is where you would go in and you will find about the Refer a Friend program, your earnings chart that will be after your beginning campaigns where you're guaranteed Know your earnings, because then it depends on the size of your order what your commission level is. So be sure you stay up here on your commission earnings, and it comes from building your customers. And fundraising. What fundraising is available? Right here, you've got your everything you need to know. When you click on resources, you'll be able to go in here. You can print out everything, the tax exemption, all of the different things that are available are all right here. Okay, and then on here for choose your program flyers, you can also print out the flyers that are available too. So if you want to show these flyers and start soliciting fundraisers, do that. But before you do that on finding an organization, I think this is, let me see, where is the flyer? Maybe it's here. Somewhere in here, there is a, it should be here, finding fundraising customers. There we are. In here, there are letters, but here's a flyer insert. I recommend printing these out. They're 4 to a page. Put your information on here. Put that in every single brochure you give out, because you never know who is in need of making a fundraiser. So let them know that we can help them if they are. So that's an opportunity there for you as well. Okay, so a lot of information there. This is everything on sales leadership. Learn the incentives, look at the opportunities, a lot of great things in here to spend some time on. And of course, rewards and recognition. Again, know what you can earn, know what you can win. I love this. Here you have some tools. You've got your goal card, your tracking chart, the awards, the celebration, and the ranking. So you can go in here and see where you are with everything. So it goes in here, it tells me what I've been selling, what I've done so far, cycle to date, at campaign 17. And so it gives you your award sales, so you'll know if you're on track to achieve President's Club. Okay, so there's my year-to-date award sales. Is that 7,000? No, that can't be right. Anyway, I don't sell Avon, so it's pretty sad when my award sales are that high, right? So there, anyway, but it does help you know where you are and what you're looking at to hit your goals. Okay. Also in here, you've got the guide to achieving President's Club. So you know what you're working towards, what you can earn, what the goals are, how to get your points. You know, all of those things are there. So be mindful of all the little extras. And then there's your community tab. In here, you will see things about the district as far as where you stand. There's recognition there. On the district, I don't really use this because there's so much on social media now and everything. I probably should. But you will be able to go in here and see different things. The recognition is nice. You can pop in here and see who are our top sellers and different things like that. Top recruiters, various things in the district. So, so that's always nice on your community tab. You can also go in here and see, you know, there's our savings plan, different things that we have, resources that we have, but Avon Advantage, and also see about our foundation, which is amazing. But you can also look at Avon Advantage. We have partners. You can get a discount on Office Depot. You have to register your method of payment, whether it's a credit card. I have my personal and my corporate credit card registered because when I go to Office Depot, I had 400 things printed the other day in black and white, and my bill was $17. When they swiped my card, I paid $3.40. So you get a big discount on printing especially. So it's well worth it, you know, to get those flyers to insert in your books. You can't print them cheaper than that. You know, if you're doing table events, to print recruiting flyers, because you hear me saying no naked brochures all the time. Every brochure should have a recruiting flyer and a fundraising flyer in it so that your customers know they can buy, sell, raise funds, everything they can do with Avon. So great opportunity there. Town and Country's here. We get a lot of questions about that. Town and Country is where you can go and get all those wonderful logo items that you can shop for. So a lot of people like to go there. So Town and Country Printing is usually, and they have great special offers once you register here. They'll email you. They had 25% off the other for a few days around 4th of July. So different things like that. So watch for specials and things. So any questions about your Avon.com? I mean, again, the homepage, when you hit this homepage, there's a lot of stuff here. Avon on the Go, by the way, this is new. Sign up for text messages. It hasn't launched yet, but it will soon, where they'll text you anytime there's special offers or different things just to help you keep updated with things too. So that's something new coming out, so watch for that. All right. Any questions?
All right now.
Okay, it's a lot of information, but I just wanted to give you the overview of it. Again, the more time you spend in here, it's not difficult. There's your campaign dates. You can contact Avon. A lot of things in here that and you can even click Spanish if you need this site in Spanish. A lot of things in here that will support you. The most important thing is to spend some time and be prepared to plan ahead. You know, look at what's going on, start building your orders, you know, a lot of different things that you can do. So thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, never hesitate to reach out.